Hello, this is Luke with his mentor with the interview about standards 4 and 5 video. Um, I'll start with what I thought I did well and what went well in the lesson and where I would improve for next time. So honestly, I'm very proud of the students in this one. It was a very teacher-heavy lesson. Um, and so I thought they did very well with the amount of information that I threw at them. Um, One thing I would have changed though, I probably would not have done irregular nouns. I would have done uncountable instead of irregular. I think that would have been easier to get. And instead of doing the worksheet, if I had more time, if I didn't have to do like the writing book at the end, if I had more time, I would have had them like cut out some circles and fold the circles in half and like put the singular on one, flip it open, write down the plural underneath, and like we can stick those around the classroom kind of thing so they can use it later and help it be a little bit more beneficial in that. That's what I would have changed in if I had to redo the lesson again. So my mentor, what are your thoughts on the lesson?
Before starting your lesson, you explain what the object is, the lesson. So it was really clear for the students to understand what they're gonna learn in that class, and also you make students read the objects in a whole group together on the board. So it was really impressive to me because when students understand what they're gonna learn, they can focus on the topic more deeply or intensively too. So it was really good, and I watched the videos and students studied singular and plural nouns, and some are regular and others are irregular. So I think our students are quite young to understand whole the irregular verbs. So I think giving the worksheets to them so that they can draw pictures and make singular or plural form. It was really fun and helpful for the students to understand. And I teach older students too, but still they're making a lot of mistakes in singular and plural forms and irregular nouns. So I think the more chances they have practice, the better they can understand, because our students are only in 7 years, right? But in general, they look quite active and they answer to you quite correctly.
Yeah.
So I was very happy to watch that video too.
Yeah, this was not their first time with plurals. So they understood what plurals are now. It was just kind of going to the next step.
I see.
But yeah.
Okay, and also while they're doing the worksheets, you go around, you went around to see if their answers are correct. That is also good to see. Okay, and there are some vocabularies, the nouns like we just put s instead of es to make the plural form. So you explain the rules. For example, photographs and TV or televisions, and you explain them why they need to put s instead of es. So I haven't taught like that. So it was a little shocking to me. So maybe when I teach singular and plural irregular nouns to the students, I may have that kind of explanation to my students too. So it was quite helpful to me. I get a chance to understand more advanced grammar rules. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Is there anything that you think I should improve?
If chance, I think I'd love to give students some more opportunities to have the worksheet or to make their own singular plural forms. They cannot learn everything in a time, right? So they need to practice again and again. So next time when you have similar lesson, I think you'd better give them some more worksheets. Like you can give them some homework, or you can have the worksheets in class too. Then the more chances they have the worksheets, they can remember. It's not impossible to memorize all the rules, right? So the more worksheets they have, the better they can remember or understand. That is my opinion. Okay.
Anything else?
So far, whenever I watch your videos of the lessons, actually because I don't have time for watching observing your classes in real. I love watching your videos. Then I can figure out how you teach, and I think you're really a good teacher. So you make students focus on the lesson, and you go around, and students are quite active, and they pay attention, and really love studying with you. So I feel happy to watch the videos.
Thank you.
Thank you.